Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the 2024 Xi Wang Gala. It is time to celebrate and support Hope Chinese Charter School. I'm Patrick. I'm the auctioneer. Patrick, couldn't be happier to be with you once again. A couple of things as we get started here, guys. Want to remind you to please reach into that chat box, say hello, let us know who you are and where you're tuning in from. We always love having guests from all over the place. So make sure you say hello. And then more importantly, also recognize that you can ask questions. So feel free to ask any questions in the chat box. And my guest and I will be sure to answer them for you right here in live real time. Boy, I couldn't be more honored today to welcome the gala chair for this year's Xi Wang Gala. Please put your hands together virtually. Give her a big round of applause for Jade Ennis. Jade, how are you?
I'm really good. I'm very excited with the launch of our online auction this morning. It's really exciting to see. I'm here at the school, right? So it's really exciting to see people talking about it, talking about the class art, talking about the items, talking about the gala next weekend. So having a good time. Really good time.
It's amazing. We're finally coming back together. You know, you guys were the last gala that I did before the pandemic, right? We did it on Saturday, and the next week we got all shut down. And we've been virtual the last several years, and we've had an incredible amount of support for our virtual galas. But it is so nice to finally be joining together and coming back in person. It's fantastic. But I can't stress enough. I mean, the enthusiasm this morning, Jade, is just outstanding. And I want to make sure that I want to let everybody know, if you'll chat in the chat, I'm going to give away a $25 Amazon gift card to somebody today just for saying hello. So all you have to do is type in that chat box, say hello to Jade and I, and show your enthusiasm for Hope Chinese Charter School and the Xi Wang Gala, and we will get you in our drawing. And speaking of drawings there, Miss Jade, what excitement is that we sold out the golden ticket this morning. We were only up for a few hours with our online bidding. People, of course, have been able to buy golden tickets for the last several days, several weeks, actually. But they got to the magic number of 100 just a few minutes earlier today. So here we go. Hey, I wanted to make sure we've got a hello right there. Yvelle, I think I'm saying it right. How are you, Yvelle? Great to have you in the audience. Bernadette is in the house. Bernadette, nice to see you. Everybody, get your, type a hello, type a question, whatever you want. But hey, Jade, why don't we kick off our show today by spinning the magic wheel? There's Julie. She's in the house, big committee member, always helping out with everything we do at Hope Chinese Charter School. Thanks, Julie. Let's why don't we have ourselves a little spin of the wheel and identify.
You're gonna pick a winner?
Yeah, what do you think? I mean, why not?
That's exciting.
It seems to me like we ought to do it. Yeah, I mean, you're right here on screen. Let's do it. Okay. Here's our wheel of names, folks, and they are all in there.
Look
if
at all
you
those
bought
names.
multiple tickets, then your name is in the wheel multiple times. And so now is the time. Now, Jade, the way we like to do this is just like the Wheel of Fortune, right? Okay. So on the count of 3, and all of our audience to shout out, spin that wheel, and we will make it happen. Stacy Lambert is in the house. Stacy, great job as always, making it happen. Couldn't have a Xi Wang Gala without Stacy, I don't think. But it would be pretty difficult to do that. So let's Jeanette's in the house. This is awesome. I'm letting them all pile in so they can see the big magic.
Yeah, Sydney. Hey.
Yeah, we are about Sydney's in. Yeah, absolutely. The mooches are in the house. This is great. So we're gonna spin. We're gonna give away our golden ticket right now because we sold out earlier today for those tuning in just now. So Jade, on 3, let's give it a big spin that wheel.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, spin
that
wheel. There it goes. And just then,
My fingers,
going
cross
to
my
be
fingers.
a magic winner. Who's it going to be? Who is it going to be? Anna
Fall. What?
Anna McFowle is our winner. So congratulations.
Woohoo!
We'll be reaching out to Anna and identifying. She's got her choice of several trips. I mean,
Mm.
including Disneyland and a few others that I think it's going to be an incredible opportunity. But Anna, congratulations. You are the winner.
Got a
So
winner.
that is awesome, awesome stuff. Hey, Jade, as we get going here, this is we're going to have a whole week of extremely fun stuff supporting the Xi Wang Gala and supporting the school. Tell us, I mean, it wouldn't happen. You got to be fired up to be back in person at the Organ Zoo.
I am
I am
excited.
excited.
My first
My
year
first year,
with the school and the gala, and the idea of
the
being
idea
able
of being
to
able to
have our community come together and celebrate together
celebrate
feels
together feels
exciting for me
exciting
as
for me
someone
as
who is
someone
still
who is still
um, meeting all of the
meeting all of
parents.
the
We have a
parents. We have
large
a large
community. We have a great community here, and I've gotten to know so many people through volunteering and through events. But to see everyone get together to have a celebration where we support the school, the students, the teachers, and we get to win fun prizes at the same time, all in the same room. I'm really excited to see what that's going to look like this year. So, um, I was wondering with our golden raffle, and picking a winner. Uh, we still have that other raffle, the $25 a
Yeah,
ticket for a
yeah, we've got the
$500 Amazon gift card. So now that's the raffle that we still have going.
so we have the Amazon raffle, but I'm going to put you on the spot, Jade. What do you think? I mean, do you think that all those people, other than Anna, I mean, Anna's the one who won the golden ticket raffle a few minutes
Which is
ago,
yes, I
which is,
got
which
tickets
is
for that. I
phenomenal.
raffle tickets for that. It looks so great. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I'll tell you what though. I mean, I grew up playing golf. We love mulligans. What do you think if we start a brand new golden ticket raffle? We'll call it Golden Ticket 2. What do you think?
With the same option of vacation packages and prizes.
The, the same prizes and everything. What do you think? You like that idea?
So it'd be a second chance to win.
It would be a second chance to win. Now you got to buy new tickets, right?
Right.
But we could set it up so that we start a new one. What do you think? You're the
Yes,
you're the gala chair. You give me the yay or the nay.
it is official. We should do golden raffle 2, and then I
Golden
have another
raffle
chance
two.
to win.
Yeah, yeah. And get on it. I mean, we were having our gala meeting earlier today, Jade, and I was laughing because I was on the call with you guys. You were there at the
Our
school, and
gala
I was on the
committee, yeah.
on the virtual call, whatever you call it, and the video call. And I was listening to people talk, but I was watching their names pop up on the bidding screen at the same time. Multitasking, I love it. How much fun is that? So we're gonna, folks, we're gonna go ahead and start a second
Yes.
golden ticket raffle. So that will populate on the raffle screen in just a few minutes, actually, probably in about 60 seconds or
In
90
3,
seconds,
2.
and you'll be able to be first in line to get your golden ticket raffle two, or I could have called it golden raffle again. How about that?
Again,
But
golden
they
raffle.
can call it golden ticket raffle too. So it'll be up on the website here in just a few minutes. You dive in there and start getting those tickets. We've got a ton going on, right? Jade, we've got our online auction started today. What
Mhm.
else do we have?
Oh goodness. Well, so one of the things I want to talk about really quick is just the gala committee who sort of has been working on getting this all together, because some of the things that we have going on is really, I think, about how much work and behind the scenes volunteer time that these parents have put in. And so, it's Julie, it's Stacy, it's Sharon, it's Allison, Davia and Corrine from the board, it's Quee and Doris and Brandy and Andrea, and and there's several more who have helped us greatly, like Kristen this week with packaging the baskets. So we have the online auction, there's the class art, there's the teacher experiences. I mean, I've had a lot of conversations with teachers as they've been dreaming up these great ideas of experiences
Yeah.
that they can offer for families, students, and parents. And so that's really exciting. But one of the things we also have is, as we plan for the live in-person dinner at the zoo, we saved out some of the exciting online auction items. We're going to do a bucket raffle the night of the events at the gala. So people who come to the event will be able to buy raffle tickets and put them in for some items we'll have out on display there. And I'm excited about that because we've got artwork, we've got some really cool Nike swag that's been donated. We've got a variety of really neat baskets that will be for the raffle
Right.
at the live event at the zoo. And so we also are planning that our event is going to have a performance by the Oregon Chinese Coalition Drum Team. We have a guest speaker, Beaverton City Councilor Nadia Hassan, who's going to talk with us about community. And that's one of the things I think is kind of my like theme and approach for our in-person gala dinner is community, not just Hope and the parents as a community. Certainly, there's a really strong community here at the school, but also how our school fits in with the larger community around us and
Right.
other organizations that we partner with, like the Oregon Chinese Coalition.
Yeah.
And all of these things that we're doing out in the community. We're at Washington Square performing. We're at Columbia Sportswear performing this year. Our middle school dragon dancers and our second graders did a performance at their employee events. And so community and coming together is really what I'm the most excited about. And it's kind of the theme of my week this week. So
That's awesome. Yeah,
can't
that's
wait.
awesome. And then we've also got the Panda Gala going too, huh?
That's true. My kids are excited about it. So, the Panda Gala will be here at the school. And for those who need childcare, since it's the night of the gala at the zoo, the kids will get to be here at the school with their coaches and some instructional aides, teachers and staff they're familiar with. But there's going to be pizza, there's going to be snacks, there's going to be games, movies, crafts, and activities. They'll get to kind of hang out and have a little party here. So, not just parents get to have fun, our kiddos get to have fun here at the school for the Panda Gala. I think we have about 20 or so tickets left for the Panda Gala. So if you are needing childcare for that night, go ahead and get your kids a ticket for the Panda Gala.
Absolutely. Got to get that Panda Gala. I mean, everybody needs a gala, right? How awesome is
Everybody
that?
gets a gala.
Nothing but the finest. And our buddy, I just double checked it too while we were talking. But our buddy Stacy wanted to make sure everybody knew the new golden raffle tickets are up for sale
Oh, I can't
now. So,
I just refreshed
yeah,
my.
well, if you want to pause, you want to excuse yourself, I can ramble on.
I
Everybody
need to
knows
buy
that,
them.
right? Yeah, yeah. Well, there's 100 out there, folks. So we sold out before. We're going to sell out again, and there's some incredible prizes available. I will definitely touch on it when we start sharing the website here in a few minutes. But
Oh, great.
hey, Jade, an event like this doesn't come together without support from all sorts of folks. You've talked about the committee. We know the parents are all involved extremely well, but we
So,
also have some corporate friends that are supporting the gala very well this year also. Can you share a little bit about that?
sure. We have our largest donor for the gala this year is Pacific Office Automation. Not only have they donated club tickets for the Timbers, box seats for Portland Trailblazers, but they also made a large cash donation to help support the event. So I want to give a huge shout out to Pacific Office Automation. We also have our Opal sponsors, Financial Reserve and the Old Asia Tea House and Restaurant. And then we have a table sponsor, Valley Athletics, who also does our great t-shirts and swag for the school when we put in our school Hope t-shirt orders and sweatshirts. So we're really thankful that these businesses and organizations are able to help us as a school support the students, raise money for our resources, all of the things that we need to cover expense wise for the school.
Yeah,
This is what we talk about when we talk about community. Being more than just our parents donating, but also other organizations in the community that help support what we do. And I'm really thankful that those companies have showed up for us and in more ways than one, and also are helping with this really big fundraiser because this is kind of our big push to. It's the largest fundraiser we do in the year, so this is like our big
yeah.
push to really reach our fundraising goal.
Well, and for those, I know just about everybody tuning in is a part of the Hope community already. But as this as this live stream gets shared out on the replay and whatnot, you know, folks may not be familiar with the unique situation that a charter school environment is, and there's a big push on the fundraising from within that community to help offset some of the costs that aren't covered by other things that are covered with a public school budget. So share with me a little bit, Jade, if you don't mind.
Mhm.
Tell us a little bit about how the funds that are raised over the next 8 or 9 days are going to be used to help further the incredible immersion educational opportunities you have there at Hope Chinese Charter School.
Sure. The first thing we are covering is really our annual operating expenses. And what does that mean, though? I mean, we have a building, we pay a lease on it, we have to pay utilities that keeps the lights on and the water running. We also have our classroom expenses, every Chromebook, every projector, our curriculum, our desks, our materials. We have a great science curriculum, for example, that has these hands-on interactive kits that students get to actually use and have one or two experiments that they can do in the classroom. But those kits cost money too, right? So it's even those resources that are very like it's what's used every day in the classroom. All of that kind of stuff, in addition to the operating expenses of staff salaries and things like that. But even though the funding changes every year in terms of what we get from grants and what we get from our private program profits, this year it just so happens that the money we do get from district funds is about the same as our salary expenses. And so what we are covering with our fundraising and our grants and our other income is things like the building costs, the utilities, the classroom expenses, and all of those things. And so 440,000 was our goal for fundraising for this school year. And
Wow.
we have about 190,000 left to get to that goal by the end of this year. With the gala, we're going to be able to get a good portion of that covered. And I'm really excited because this morning with the online auction going live and seeing how excited people are to jump and participate, for all of the gala committee, like we started working on this even before I took the job as the gala committee chair. Okay, Davia and Kareen were already getting things in motion for the gala, and then I came in as the committee chair and started stewarding the process. But there's been a team of parents who have been putting in countless hours all these months. And today is the day where we finally get to share that with everyone and see their excitement as they engage and get into the action. And that makes me excited because you know that this is going to be a successful fundraiser that helps us reach that funding goal when
Yeah.
people are this excited first day.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a ton of long hours that all the folks have put in to make this happen.
And
And
lots
it's
of
always great.
donuts have gone into
Yes. Yeah, well, I tried
their
to say
planning
that's why I
meeting.
do the meetings virtually. I'm staying away from the donuts right now. But I know that's a shock to some on our audience, but no donuts for the big fella. Anyhow, it could be more exciting, right? And with your permission, I think I'll jump into sharing with everybody how they can get involved with supporting the school and
Yes.
making closing this gap that we're trying to knock down. The gala has always been phenomenally successful. We need a really big year this year to make it even better, right? So
Mhm.
I'm going to go ahead and share away if that works for you. And I'm
Yay.
going to tell you, folks, if you're not familiar, if you're coming in on Facebook, maybe on our show right now, and you're not familiar with how to get to the Hope Chinese Charter School website, you're going to start by going to hopeccs.org. And when you do, this is the landing page that you will come upon. And from there, you can see there's a pop-up window that talks about the Xi Wang Gala. And all you do is click on that, and it will take you directly to our gala website, which is
Yay.
fantastic. Thanks to Stacy and
Mhm.
being up and running. I love your graphics this year. Did you do that yourself, Jade?
I did.
Yeah, I think I love the look of it.
Thank
It's
you.
awesome. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to encourage you. First thing you want to do, folks, is go ahead and register if you haven't registered yet. There's a register button at the top of the screen. For those who are not registered, I am registered, so it already shows me my account. but because I've got to support Hope Chinese Charter School, I want to. So go in and register. And when you register, folks, I want to remind you that you will get an email from Auctioneer, which is our software platform. And in that email, it will share with you to click on a button to confirm your email address to make sure they got the right one for you. And then second of all, there's a link to download the Auctioneer app. And unique to this platform is there is an app, and I think it's the most robust in the industry. It's fantastic, and it's a wonderful way for you to monitor all the action.
I don't even have the app yet.
Well, you should get it.
I'm going to do it. Right
yeah, do it right now. And then once if you'll use that link from your email that you get, your confirmation email, then it will know who you are. Okay.
Perfect.
And then you'll be ready to bid and monitor. And we send out some little notifications about hot items and new things, like the second golden ticket raffle that we did a few minutes ago. We started a few minutes ago. We send those notifications out. They come in through the app. So, get the app and enjoy Xi Wang Gala week. We talked, first of all, I'm going to start right here. Give me a quick answer, and I could be out of base, but we do have a few tickets available, right?
I think we had 7 available when we started this. So
well, let's see what happens. We're going to click on it. We've got 7 left, right? We don't have any more tables because we are under that magic number of 8, but we have 7 tickets left, folks. So if you would like to join us next Saturday night on the 9th of March at the Oregon Zoo, now would be the time to jump in there and get your tickets, because I said that earlier today about the golden tickets, and
then they were
gone in literally seconds, right? So make sure that you have your tickets for next week's event. The other thing I want you to know about, let's talk about our raffles. We have talked about the golden ticket raffle. We have a new one up. We also have an Amazon gift card raffle that's going on, which is fantastic because for $25, folks, we're only selling 100 chances on this raffle. Also, one lucky person, we're going to spin the wheel of names, hopefully next Saturday night at the event.
Nice.
If not before, if we sell out, right? But someone's going to win a $500 Amazon gift card. And I don't know about your house there, Jade, but at my house, there is a real strong, and we're going to have Stacy update the year right there. It needs to be 2024. I know she's probably still listening, but it's not 2023. Anyhow, someone's going to win that $500 Amazon gift card. Like I said, I don't know about your house, but Amazon seems to be a regular visitor to my doorstep. Is that the way it is at your place too?
We're pretty much on a first name basis with the
Amazon. Yeah. I think I know every delivery driver at Amazon. So what a wonderfully generic gift that everybody can utilize, right? I mean, it could cover your daily expenses, your normal expenses, or maybe treat yourself to something special.
Or when you need to buy the bulk of your kids' snacks that they take to school, that's really helpful.
Yeah, you're staying busy. I love it. But jump into it, folks. Get your Amazon gift card raffle tickets. They're only $25, and get it done. And then the golden ticket raffle. This is golden ticket number 2. That we have up and running right now. And this list of trips, I've got to promo this. Now, these are $100 tickets, right? So, $100 doesn't buy what it used to, Jade. You know that. But one lucky person is going to get their choice of, I think it's several trips. One of them is an amazing family fun, Disneyland, and also Knott's Berry Farm. This is a 2-day park hopper passes to Disneyland, 1-day admission to Knott's Berry Farm. This is with 4 nights 3 nights accommodation. I'm sorry, 4 days, 3 nights there at the Doubletree Anaheim Resort. Really convenient. It could also be the Hyatt Regency Orange County if depending on availability. But the great thing about it is you have 18 months to travel, Jade. So
that's good. A lot of planning.
Jump in there, and Stacy has fixed it. Of course, the amazing Stacy comes chiming in. Yeah, it couldn't have a better committee person than that. What a leader. And then we also have a Cabo San Lucas trip available. We
Hmm.
have a New York Broadway
Broadway
experience.
experience.
This is really cool. 3 nights in a 4-star hotel in Times Square. What
And
an opportunity. You've got dinner for 2 at one of their
mhm,
upscale restaurants in the area.
and the
You
dinner.
also
Yep.
have 2 orchestra or front mezzanine seats to one of the current Broadway shows, excluding Hamilton, of course,
Sure.
but, based on when you travel, they'll give you opportunities to choose which, Broadway show you wanna go to see. 24 months to travel on this one. This is fantastic. Uh,
Oh, that's a long
and then
time.
we have the winner's choice of 4 nights at a Fairmont, and there are 17 different properties you could choose from. So, folks, if you have not gotten your golden uh, raffle tickets, get them now. We sold out of the first one. We just announced a few minutes ago that Anna McFowle is our winner on that
Winner,
one.
winner. I wonder
And
which one she'll
wait,
choose. Hmm.
yeah, I can't wait to hear. And then, but we have a new one up. So get after it, folks, and buy your raffle tickets. The other thing I want to talk about is our online auction. Wow, what a we've got over 100 packages, Jade, and that is fantastic. I mean, I'm always amazed. I know we were a little nervous a few weeks ago, right? But I am always amazed
It
at
comes
how the
together.
community comes together. Yeah, it happens, right?
And we
And
added some fun experiences at the school that we haven't had before, like secretary for a day.
ooh,
Yes. So there's some really neat things in there that are going to be really great experiences either for students or for parents or for both for families.
absolutely, it's awesome. And there's a wide array of different things that you have the ability. And I'm going to tell you at the top of the page, you've got the feature here. You can choose things that you have starred or you're winning, things you've been outbid on, things you've ever bid
Oh,
on.
that's
Even,
helpful.
I'll tell you something is a really good trick is the items without bids. Jade, because then you can identify the ones that are still at $10. Okay, and
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah,
I'm
because
gonna
I've been
share with that.
outbid
But
already this morning on quite a
yeah, you've been outbid a few times. We're gonna teach you how to avoid that though. And then you can also pick out experiences. If you click on experiences, you only get the experience items, right? Like
great.
principal for the day with the amazing Kevin, right?
Yes,
Doesn't get any better than that. And he's
that's gonna be a good
smiling
one.
just like normal. Yeah, that wasn't a hard picture to get, was it? So uh, the amazing thing here is, folks, I want to share with you a little bit how to bid. I always like to bid on something. Well, I was going to bid on that Westward whiskey experience, but that one is already at $310.
Take it off.
So, yeah, I'm gonna. That one is flying, as they say. Uh, I'll tell you which one I like. Is this 2 night stay in Sun River near the village? This is a great package. Let
Mhm.
me share with you a little bit how this works, Jade, and for our audience. They're kind of old veterans there at Hope Chinese Charter School, especially based on the activity I've seen this morning. But just in case we have some new ones out there, let's run through it. You click on any package, folks. When you do, you'll see that the bidding ends in 9 days. And I want to stress to you that that's new this year, right? Now that we're back
Okay.
in person and we're all going to be gathering at the Oregon Zoo on March 9th, okay?
Mhm.
We have extended the online bidding until noon the next day on Sunday, right? So when you get all dolled up and you get ready to go to the gala at the zoo, you don't have to worry about bidding online during the activities. You don't have to worry about racing home to keep bidding after the event because you can continue
Uh-huh.
until the next morning there at noon.
Hey,
I also want to draw attention that
that's
there will
great.
be a bid extension on these. And what that means, folks, is that if an item receives a bid within the last 5 minutes, it will notify the person who just got outbid, and then it will extend the closing time 5 minutes. So don't worry about trying to place that bid at the last possible millisecond before it
Uh-huh.
closes, like you might on an eBay event. This will extend the bidding another 5 minutes every time you bid within the last 5 minutes. Okay.
Wow.
Uh, yeah, so pretty cool stuff, right?
That
The
is really neat.
Yeah, so it's like a real auction, Jade. It's what I do when I'm calling bids. I don't quit. I don't say sold until people quit bidding, right? And that's
Okay.
the same way with our online auction at Hope Chinese Charter School. So a neat feature of our software, and we're going to definitely have that in place. The other thing I want to bring up is this little box right down here. So it's time to start bidding, right? It tells us what the current high bid is. Our high bid is at $160 by Bernadette. And then it says the next bid must be at least 185. Okay.
Mhm.
Now I look at this package, Jade, and I see that it's got a $450 value. And I say, wow, I think that's a screaming deal. Okay.
Mhm.
I might be willing to spend up to $400 on it, right? But
Okay. Yeah.
if I could get it for 185, that would be fantastic, right? Because we all like a deal, right? So
Mhm.
what I can do is I use what's called proxy bidding, and that means that this little blue box right here is clicked. I'm going
Places
to
proxy
put
bid. Okay.
$400 in there,
Okay.
okay? But watch what happens. It's gonna take me to the next bid amount that I need to be in
Okay.
the lead,
To be in the lead.
and then it's gonna bid for me every time somebody bids against me up to my proxy bid of $400. Okay,
I
so
see.
I'm gonna click bid 400. I'm gonna make sure I did type 400 and not 4,000, and boom, there we go. Now look what happened. Look
Okay.
what happened. Okay. It said I needed to be at 185.
Mhm.
Okay. But my other bidder had put a
Oh,
proxy bid
they
in
put a
also.
proxy too.
So automatically it jumped my bid until I was in the lead.
Until you were in the
At,
lead.
I
Within
have
the
the
amount
current
you
bid.
promised to go up to. Okay.
Exactly. So I
That's
have the
helpful.
current high bid at 225. I do need to send a little apology to Bernadette, right? But no big deal, Bernadette. It's all
Are you
part of the
still
fun,
on,
right?
Bernadette? Sorry.
As I always say, Jade, there are no friends at an auction. Okay.
Oh,
So the other
no.
thing,
That
while
is so
I'm
true.
here, Jade, I also want to share because as you've mentioned, we like to get everybody included, and that's one of the great things about our auction at Hope Chinese Charter School is that our online auction is open to everybody, whether they have a ticket or not, right?
Right.
And a lot of times it's great to share out to grandparents and friends and family around the country, around the neighborhood, maybe some folks who couldn't come to the gala next Saturday night at the Oregon the zoo.
Mhm.
And here's a great way to do it. If you're scanning, folks, if you're scanning the items in the online auction and you see an item, you say, hey, that's not for me. Maybe you're allergic to that wonderful Sun River weather, and you don't like to go to Sun River, which is great because don't bid against me. But you know somebody who loves to go to Sun River. Well, if you will use these icons at the top, you can go
Oh.
right to your Facebook page and it will build a post for this item on your Facebook page. So when I click on
Mm.
that, it's going to automatically take me to my Facebook page and I can write something and then post it right to my Facebook page. Now, a lot of times I might want to tag that person, right? And say, hey, look at this, Jade. What a great deal for us, right? Maybe put that thought in the grandparents' minds that wouldn't this be a great little family excursion to hop over to Sun River, whatever it might be. But go ahead and use that little icon right there at the top. You can also do it to X, which was formerly Twitter. You can share it out. You can also take a link and put it in an
Oh,
email,
cool.
send it however you want. But folks, especially our community at Hope Chinese Charter School, it is fantastic if they can share these items out that they think people in their community would like, right? Let's spread the word
Yeah.
because we have a lot of money to raise to keep this incredible educational opportunity available there at Hope Chinese Charter School. So, uh, Jade, what is your, you got, well, I was going to ask you your favorite, but I'm not going to ask you that because
My
I don't want
favorite.
somebody would bid against you, and I don't want that to happen. I do want our friends to make sure that they are in the chat though, because everybody that's in the chat today will
Mm.
be registered to win a $25 Amazon gift card that we're going to draw here in
Awesome.
just a few minutes, right? So
Yes.
make sure you say hello and drop it in the chat. Uh, we've got. Do you have some items you think that the audience would be fired up? Now, tell me about this here. What is the Hope Chinese Charter School staff custom Lego build?
Yes.
Huh? Tell me
Yeah.
about this.
So this is a Lego build. It will come in pieces with instructions for the winners to build the set. There are two parts to it. There's the frame, which hangs on the wall and has a little balcony, and it's got little banners on the back that say, 2024 Xi Wang Gala, Hope Chinese Charter School. And then there's the part of the build where there is the dragon and the minifigures, and the minifigures are modeled after Hope staff. So I did get permission to turn them into minifigures before I. So is it okay if I create a minifigure of you? And then they have been customized with on the front of the minifigure, it says Xi Wang in Chinese characters, and the back of the minifigure has a little yellow dragon on the back of their shirt. So, Yitong, the minifigure, has two little red banners she's holding with some Chinese New Year phrases. And it's a fun activity. It's a build that the dragon and the minifigs, younger kids can build the actual frame that hangs on the wall. Um, Maybe some parents help, or maybe a 9 years and up could build. But it's a nice little piece that I actually custom put together for our event. So I'm excited
How
to
cool is
take a
that?
swing on it. Yeah.
What a fantastic idea. I mean, Jade, the gala chair with the hostess with the mostest. I mean,
There's
what an idea.
also a middle school dragon dancer set. So our middle schoolers this year have these really great yellow and red costumes and they have a big yellow dragon. It's like 10 takes 10 students to play the dragon with the one in the front holding the ball, and then all. So this is our middle school dragon dancer little custom Lego set. This is a smaller set. Again, this is something a first grader could build, a first or second grader could build. But this would be a fun piece to commemorate our first year of having our dragon, that our big performance dragon that Ren Shi brought home from China this year. So
How
I
cool
love
is
it.
that? Yeah, no, that's awesome. Wow, I mean, it's just an awesome, awesome selection. And that's just in our online auction. I mean, we've got more auctions than that, right? We've got our class
Right.
art. That class art is available to bid online. You're going to display it at the Oregon Zoo next week
Yes.
when we're there. But I mean, I'm looking at the class art, and once again, Hope Chinese Charter School has outdone itself. I mean, look at this. I got to go right to this guitar because I think this is just so cool. Tell me
And
about
it's
it.
playable. So this is a guitar that the winner will actually be able to play and make music. It's not only does it have student portraits from our second grade 2B class, but it is an instrument that they can make wonderful music with. So
Wow, wow, and it doesn't come with lessons, right?
no, but there are some music lessons in our online auction if people want to bid for those packages.
Well, I was going to say you said you could play it. You don't want me playing this guitar, but it is fantastic. And looky there, Victoria is in the house. How are you,
All
Victoria?
right.
Thanks for tuning in. Awesome to see you, virtually at least. So all of our class art is available for online bidding right now. Okay,
Mhm.
and but it will be on display, so it'll follow all the things of the normal online auction. Right, the
Mhm.
closing will be at noon next
On
Sunday,
the
the
10th.
10th. All of that, but you'll be able to. I know you've got some type of display going at the school right now, but then they will actually be able to see the actual pieces at the Shiwa
Yes.
Gala next week.
We have
Yeah.
pictures in our lobby on our screen of the class art that's circling up there. I think the other student during the day at school when students come and go, it's nice for them to be able to see the projects that they worked on up on the screen being celebrated. So
Oh, it's so cool. Yeah. I mean, this one here, the dragon boat. I mean, how cool is that?
it lights up and it comes with a case to keep it protected, but this is a really intricate and detailed piece. And I love that it has this warm light from within. So if you turn the lights down, you have this nice little display piece that could sit on the shelf and it illuminates. And it's a very attractive piece. So this is from our seventh grade class, and I was really impressed with the amount of detail in this one.
You know what's amazing so many times, Jade, when I see class art projects from a school, they're wonderful, and it's
Yeah,
really cool how much effort the kids have put in and things of that nature. But rarely do you see pieces that anybody would want to have in their home.
yeah,
And this is the kind of piece. This is really the market for this piece is phenomenal. It's not restricted to the seventh grade parents, right? So
right.
congratulations to whoever put together the class art this year. They did
So
fantastic.
many parent volunteers and teachers who put their brains together, came up with the ideas, got the materials, found class time to work on it. It was really,
Yeah,
it's just it's an amazing effort, and it takes such like a community of folks to come together for these things to happen. I also, yeah, shout out to this dragon mosaic. This one, with this being the year of the dragon, you might see there's a bit of a dragon theme in some of our class art projects. But the year of the dragon is a really lucky and auspicious year. So it is a great year to have a piece of art in your home that
yeah.
celebrates the year of the dragon.
Yeah, no, that's just gorgeous. And we haven't even made it to the live auction yet, right? We've at the
Oh, yes.
event.
Ooh,
So our class art folks, you can bid on online. You don't have to be at the event. If you want to see it in person, you'll have to come to the event to see it. There's only 7 tickets available as of a few minutes ago, right? So make
yeah,
sure you get tickets and join us. And then the other thing, and I don't believe that we've got teacher experiences up there too.
we do.
And so there we go. These were
Those
added since
are
I looked
perfect.
at it. But tell me about this.
So these are experiences where you can buy a ticket to join into this class. We have a Chinese cooking class with Ren Lao Shi. He does our middle school Chinese cooking elective, and like our kitchen smells great on the days when the kids are in there cooking the recipes that they have researched, and they're learning how to write the recipes in Mandarin and read the instructions and do all that. And so he is doing a cooking class. Fourth grade and up parents can participate in. Then we have Angie, who's doing our straw art, which I was like, I don't know what that means. But then she showed me the picture of how you can take plastic straws and you can make art out of them. So they're going to be making little dragons, and they're really like they're really cool. Um,
They're very cool.
they're very
Is
cool.
this the example?
This is the example. This is for like kids who are in second grade and younger would probably want to make sure their parent is with them because there's some fine motor skills involved in this art project. But it's such a unique craft, and so we have some examples of them. I think Shirley up at the front desk has some straw art on her monitor. They're really cool. There's I think 10 seats for that they can purchase, add to the cart. They can purchase, yeah, 10 people can
Yeah,
purchase
there's 9 left, right?
9 left.
So yeah, 9 left. And
And the other one was the beach, the summer kickoff Hawaii party. Yes, summer kickoff Hawaii and Luau. So there's going to be shave ice. They're going to make candy lays. They're going to have a beach themed book reading time, and these activities are kind of here at the school after school, so coordinating attending is pretty convenient.
yeah,
But this is going to be a great way to start the summer. So these
wow.
teachers have these are the experiences where you can buy just go ahead and buy your seat for coming to the experience. We do
Yeah.
have some other teacher experiences that are your traditional online like auction item,
Okay.
and the winners will get to uh, invite a couple friends to join them with it. So those ones are in the online auction catalog as well. There's a Chinese pop music with Guo Lao Shi and a few other cool teacher experiences that you can just bid as an online auction item.
That's awesome. That is fantastic. Hey, I want to touch base because we're going to wrap up here pretty
Okay.
quick, but I want to make sure that we touch base on our
Live
live auction
auction.
packages. And there are
These are
an
exciting.
amazing array. It looks like we have 8 total this year. It's always fun with the mystery bag, right? And you're still soliciting donations for the mystery bag,
We
right? If
are.
people-
So if you have some gift cards, even if there's only a little bit left on the gift card. Cash. We'll take lottery tickets, scratchers, any kind of items, maybe some unused and giftable items that you have lying around. But the bag itself that we got this year is big. It's a duffel bag. It's huge. We have already packed it with some really neat things, but there's definitely room to squeeze more in there. So,
Yeah,
love
over
it.
$1,000.
Yes, over $1,000 worth of things, and I won't give anything away, but I am excited. And if there is anything you guys would like to contribute to the mystery bag, you can bring it by the school, and we'll throw it in there. And then I think maybe on the night of the live auction, Patrick, you let the MC like pull one or two things out.
Yeah, yeah,
Right? He
yeah,
gave me a
yeah.
little
No,
taste,
no.
but it's
Corey,
a
Corey
mystery
will.
otherwise.
Yeah, Corey is great. And it should be easier. Last year, I think we had an Instapot or something in there. It was
Oh,
amazing, right? It didn't
nice.
even fit in the bag. But this year, the mystery bag is really unique. It's a stable at the Xi Wang Gala, and it's great to be back in person. Everybody, contributes to putting fun things in it, like you said, things that you have around the home that you haven't, whatever new stuff, gift cards, raffle tickets, all sorts of things, right? Lottery tickets. And
Yeah.
then we're just going to auction it off, and you don't know what you're going to get. But we do know that there's over $1,000 in value in it right now. So that's
Yep.
fantastic. And then we've got some other wonderful packages. Wallport, the date is set for this one. This is great because it's right after school gets out.
Yep.
This is 3 nights down in Wallport at a beautiful
Right
home.
on the
We got
beach.
right on the beach. We got the end of year pool party that is going to be up for auction. We've got the incredible Surf Pines home that's always very popular.
Mhm.
We've also got one at Big Blue that's going to be great this year. The coveted, I love the way Stacy worded that, coveted school parking spot is back. When I came to the school the other night, I noticed it was in place, and the moochers were not there, but we did see her. Sydney is in the audience today, so I'm sure she and Mr. Stephen Fine will be raring to go as they usually are. And then we've got a 5 night stay down in Palm Springs, and then we're bringing back. This was incredibly popular the last time we did it. This is a 7 night stay in Mexico. 7 night stay at a Vedanta resort. You get your choice of several resorts to choose from. The beauty on this one is 2 years to travel and no blackout dates. And
Oh,
you can
nice.
go with your partner, or you can you can add 2 children under the age of 12 at no additional cost. If your kids are a little older, they'll give you a little bit of a premium, but there's
Mm,
no blackout dates. So if you want to go over the holidays, as long as there's a room, you're in.
that's
So
awesome.
it's going to be a lot of fun. Now I know, Jade, that we also have the incredible experience, and it just unfortunately overlapped this year, where we have 40 some odd families that are traveling to China, right?
Yes. Yeah, we do.
And
We have
but they're not getting left out.
they're not. No, we definitely are excited for the families to get to return to doing the China trip this year. But that doesn't mean that they cannot participate in our gala and auction and even win some packages. So maybe
Absolutely.
we can go over how exactly it is they can
Yeah. Yeah. So
participate and
you
maybe even win, even if they're not there.
Yeah, that's right. So what we're going to be doing, folks, is even though this is a live auction, we are going to solicit and entertain what we call proxy bids in a live auction, similar to what you saw in the online auction, right, folks? Except we're doing it verbally. What you're going to do is Jade has very graciously distributed. You got an email earlier this week that shared with you a form, a Google form, where you can see the list of live auction packages. Okay.
Mhm.
And what we're asking you to do is complete that form with the maximum amount that you would like to bid on any one of those live auction packages. So if you want to bid on all 8, you can do that. If you want to just bid on one, you can do that. But tell us what your maximum bid's going to be. What will happen is Jade will share that information with me as your auctioneer. And I will, when I am calling the bids live at the Oregon Zoo on the 9th of March, I will know that I have those proxy bids. And so what will happen is I will use those proxy bids to keep the proxy bids in the lead up to their maximum amount. So
Got
if
it.
there's a bid in the room and the proxy bid is higher, I will raise the bid to the proxy bid, and then the broom can bid again, and I'll raise it again up to whatever that max amount is that you wrote on your proxy form, right? So make sure you get those back to Jade. If you don't have one, you didn't read that email. I can't imagine someone uh, would ever ignore an email from Jade, but if you did, uh, reach out to her. She'll get you another one.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to encourage folks that are traveling to, or maybe not be in the room with us that night. We've talked about how crucial this is for a fundraising event for the school and the expenses it takes to provide this incredible education that we have for our children there at Hope Chinese Charter School. And one of the key elements is our paddle raise, and that is the most money we will raise that night per minute of the entire event, right? And so we really love to have the enthusiasm of paddles go in the air. It's fantastic. The group has been incredibly generous in the past. I expect it to be the same based on what's going on the online auction. Jade, you actually just bid a few minutes ago. That's just classic. I love it. That is awesome. Anyhow, what I'm going to ask, if you're not able to be there that night and you're still in a situation and in a position to support the school, we would love to acknowledge your generosity that night. So on that Google form that Jade has distributed, there's also an opportunity for you to make a cash donation. We would love to acknowledge your donation to the audience that night. If you prefer to be anonymous, we can do it that way too, folks. Don't worry about that. But if you could fill out that form, make a donation, help support the cause, that would be fantastic. We will definitely honor whatever your wishes are with respect to whether you're acknowledged or you're not. That's not a problem. But get those forms back to Jade as soon as you can. I also want to remind you on those cash donations, folks. Many of you might have an employer that offers a donation match, they might call
Mhm.
it, when their employees make a cash donation to a 501c3 like Hope Chinese Charter School, that they will match that donation. So if you're in that situation, let us know, right? Because we'd like to give you credit for the full amount of your support of
Yeah.
Hope Chinese Charter School, and we'll also track the incoming donation from your employer. So I can't say enough about how important it is to give what you can and support this incredible. To see the growth at Hope Chinese Charter School over the years that I've been involved,
Mhm.
as well as what's happened in the last few years. It's just been phenomenal, and I can't wait to see you guys continue to continue your incredible generosity. Hey Jade, tell me a little bit before I want to make sure that nobody has any questions for
Right.
us. So if you have any questions, folks, drop them in the chat. Make sure you just throw it in the chat. I also want to give kind of a last call, if you will. If you haven't chatted yet, throw in your name, say hello, put it in the comment box. You'll be entered into a drawing to win a $25 Amazon gift card today,
Cool.
right?
Yeah.
Jade, tell us what have I missed? Did I miss anything?
No, I mean, honestly, I think I just want to kind of touch on the Oregon Zoo event again. Um,
Yes.
we are really excited. I've said it already, but the gala team has put a lot of hard work into making sure that coming to this event is going to feel worthwhile for everyone who is able to make it. So, from the hors d'oeuvres and the menus to bringing back the dessert dash, which is always a good time. Um, and I will go ahead and say we could use a few more dessert donations. So if you know of a place where you really like to get dessert, a restaurant, a dessert company, because we're at the Oregon Zoo, these desserts need to be purchased from a caterer or a restaurant or store bought dessert, but a
Yeah.
few more donated desserts will help. It's awesome to kind of come together, do those activities. The bucket raffle. There will be drinks. There will be music. There will be entertainment. There will be we have a guest speaker. We'll have our tables. We'll have some fun things at them for the folks who can come. So if you haven't gotten a ticket yet, I think if we still have seven left, but also let me know too, because I have one seat available at the table that I purchased. So if you do need a ticket and need to sit with someone, maybe you can sit with my table. So
There you go. It makes me want to do it. I mean, maybe Court can just auction too. That would be great. I'll just hang out with you.
But and then yeah, the Panda Gala for something fun for the kids to do, and so that they get to hang out with each other too. Those are the two things that this next Saturday is going to be an exciting time. So
It's going to be it's going to be amazing. And we did have a few people reaching out saying hello. I want to make sure we say hello to Carolyn. Thanks for chiming in. Also want to thank Shino for chiming in.
Michelle, hey.
Rachel is in the house. And you know who else is chiming in all the way from Canada or West Palm Beach down in Florida, Boca Raton area is our buddies at Auctioneer.
Oh,
Making
nice.
sure that they love seeing this event and hope the bids soar and crush the fundraising goal. So big shout out to our friends at Auctioneer for providing, without a question, the most robust platform that delivers on so many levels, right? Bid high and bid often. Hey folks, let's take a roll of, again, we're going to it is time for us to give away a $25 Amazon gift card. So are you ready to go, Jade?
I'm ready. Who wins?
Okay.
Will it
Are
be
you going to
Carolyn?
type in, Jade, are you going to type in the chat real quick, like, to see if you get in, or?
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna save my good luck for the golden raffle too.
You know, I was doing one of these earlier this week, and we ended up giving it away to one of the hosts. But yeah, it was
How
classic.
funny.
All right, well, it's all fun. Here we go. How do we do it? On 3, there, Jade. Spin that wheel.
Woohoo!
If Auctioneer wins or G Events wins, we're doing it again. There we go.
Yay!
All right. Rochelle wins. She's going to get it. Rochelle, I'm assuming that you are, she's coming in on Facebook today with us, but I think that she is probably a registered bidder. And watch your email. I will be sending you a gift card here in just a few minutes. So
congratulations.
that is fantastic. Hey, it's going to be a great event, Jade. I can't thank you enough for all your incredibly hard work and all your committee and the entire Hope Chinese Charter School community for allowing me to be a part of your big event. We have a great time.
Well, thank you. You really have made this such a great process for us. Like, there's a lot of work. Even last night, as we were getting things ready for the online auction, you're like, "Hey, do you need any help?" And we're like, "Yes, yes, we do." So I appreciate how it's been great working with you. So thank you again for partnering with us this year. And I also want to, shout out again to the parents, the families, this community. We've had parents who have helped on the committees. We've had parents who have helped for specific donation drive events. We have so many parents who are just really supportive of this event and have let us know, like, we are so glad it's going to be back in person, or, thank you for like putting this all together, because they're excited to see the class art projects. They're excited to bid on the fun teacher experiences. And so we know our community is supportive of this event and how much it can do to support our school. So on behalf of like staff and teachers and faculty, thank you so much to the parents and your extended families for supporting this, supporting the students and teachers through this big event. So I cannot wait. For those who are able to join us on March 9th, I can't wait to be there with you guys. And we'll toast, we'll do our 360 video booth videos together and enjoy having a social hour before our program begins. So bid high, bid often. Yay.
Bid high and bid often. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.